Okay, I changed up location this time, so maybe I can stay in one place. So we did the warm-up, then we did some sun salutations, and now we're going to go into some standing poses, which hopefully I can include balance on this part. So we ended in mountain pose. Well, we should have. And we're going to go still kind of following that same order. So we're going to start again at the front of our mat. Inhale and exhale, hinge at the hips, falling down. You can spend some time here. Sometimes I just like to take my time and forward fold. We rise to monkey pose, and then we're going to reach down and step back just about 3 or 4 feet, making that foot at a nice 45-degree angle, keeping this front leg lifted. We rise to warrior one. So, again, here, that help? It's getting a little darker outside. Whatever. Okay, so here my front knee is right over my ankle. My back leg is nice and straight. My hips are pointed forward, and you can have your arms resting. You can bring them up if you'd like. Warrior one. But just keep that core. Don't let that back go back. You want to stay nice and tall. Then, I don't know, I'm on the wrong side. I'm going to switch. Okay, there you go. Warrior one. So then, coming out of warrior one, we're going to do a slightly straighten that front leg. Then we're going to bring our arms behind us, opening up that chest. A lot of yoga is trying to balance out what you do in everyday life. And everyday life is, just, that's this word, crowded and hunched over. And so we're opening up that chest. We're going to inhale here and exhale, slowly bend over. The thing is you want to keep, I need to take a step out. You want to keep these hips parallel. So then we're going to just bend down just to where you feel like your hips are staying where they are. So they're staying pointed forward. And then when you feel ready, release those arms and just to what feels good to you. Obviously, you don't hurt yourself. Just bring that nose to your knee. This is pyramid pose, and it's a really, really intense hamstring stretch, but it's really, really awesome. Because it is so intense, it's good to hold it for a little while. It takes 20 seconds for your brain to register a stretch. Alright, then we're going to come up. Now, if you just like the challenge, go into something called warrior three. So we're going to come up and bring the weight up to our front leg. Warrior three, I usually start with my hands in prayer position. You want to keep a nice straight line from your head to your heel. And if that means you stay right here, that's fine. But it's like a seesaw. If you want to work towards coming up, that's great too. But you want to keep those hips level. Try the best you can. Inhale and exhale. We're going to step all the way out and come into warrior two. So whereas warrior one, our hips are this way, warrior two, our hips are opening this way. So my back leg, foot is parallel with the front and tops of the mat. My front foot is pointed towards this wall. My hips are trying to open. They're kind of tight for some reason. The humidity. Blame it on the humidity. You want to keep this leg at a nice 90-degree angle, but you want to be able to see that big toe. If your knee's out here, you can't see it. You know, push it out. We're going to stretch out those arms. And then bring the shoulders down the spine so it keeps your chest nice and open. And then look out. I like here to pretend that I'm Katniss. And draw my arrow. Just kidding. I actually could do that in my classes. It's funny. And then from here, I'm going to flip that front hand, reach forward, and scoot back. So we have a nice stretch from this elbow all the way down to the hip. This hand is lightly placed on this back leg. Doesn't bear any weight at all. My chest is still open. And if you want a deeper stretch, you go deeper. Inhale and exhale. Come on up, back to warrior two. Oh, yeah, two. And then we're going to bring this forearm down to our thigh and kind of pushes it open still. So, because we don't want this to, we want it to stay open. And then we're going to bring this arm forward, really reach, and then circle all the way around to side angle. So my hip is down. Should make a straight line from your fingertips all the way down to your ankle. So we inhale and exhale. Come on up to warrior two. Straighten that leg. We're going to step up with that, just in a little bit with the back. We want to pop this back hip out. So we pop it out. Sassy hips, shall we? Then we're going to reach forward while we reach up. We reach, and we cannot reach any further. We're just going to plant our hips where they are and open up our arms. So this is not locked. My knee is slightly bent, but should feel a good stretch in this hip. Definitely do. And in the inner thigh. This is called triangle pose, and it's amazing. So we inhale, exhale, we're going to close, come on down, bend that leg, and step back to downward dog. Now here, you can choose to do a chaturanga or not. I'm going to. So make a nice plank, lower down, push up, coming to upward dog. We inhale, come back over those toes, back to downward dog, and we're going to switch feet. So, right leg goes up, and step up to warrior one. Rise to warrior one. So, just switch again. We're going to bring those arms behind us. Straighten that front leg slightly, leaving a bend. And then come on over. Try to just stop parallel once you get to parallel to the floor. And if you need to step out, go ahead and step out. But just make sure those hips are still level. And then follow it down, releasing those arms. Whatever you'd like. down and rise. And if you want to go into Warrior One, we're going to move our weight into our right leg. And go all in. And full expression. Alright, and step back to Warrior Two. Can you see your big toe? Check. Do you feel the back side or the left side of your left foot? Is your core engaged? Are your shoulders going down your spine? Have you spotted a prey? See if you can bend a bit lower. Ooh. Flip that front hand, reach forward, scoop and back. Lightly place that hand. Okay, inhale and exhale. Come on. Reach forward, reach. And come around to side angle. And again, you're kind of using this to open up, not necessarily to bear your weight. Inhale and exhale. Push back up to Warrior Two. Hold it for 1 more second. Straighten it. Step on in a little bit. Provide a little more stability. I'm going to push out this back hip. Reach. And when you cannot reach no more, flip those arms into pyramid. And again, should feel as long as you stay open, you can lower it a bit. You just want to keep that spine straight. Inhale and exhale. Close. Plant our hands. Step back to downward dog. Walk out those feetsies. Come on forward. Chaturanga. Oh gosh, chair. Back. And take that left leg on through. Up. Okay, we're done with that portion. Awesome. You're doing great.